Hello, my name is Elijah, and today we will be doing a presentation on the Dominican Republic. The Dominican Republic resides on the eastern half of the island of Hispaniola, next to the nation of Haiti in the Caribbean. The terrain of this nation is comprised of three main types: beaches along the coastline, transitioning into tropical savanna, and rainforest further inland. The Dominican Republic is an upper middle income nation with the base of its economy in agriculture, industry, and tourism, and is the fastest growing Caribbean economy. However, many people are still under the poverty line, especially in rural areas and especially in informal industry. The population is made of 10.8 million people, the majority of which are of native or native mixed descent, with the two minorities being of African descent and white descent. The population is rather young, which is indicative of a developing nation. The Dominican Republic has a life expectancy of 73 years and an obesity rate of 27%. The leading cause of morbidity are NCDs such as heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and cancer. Other significant factors are communicable diseases such as HIV, dengue, and tuberculosis, especially in the aftermath of natural disasters where there is limited medical care. As well, there is a significant mental health epidemic which has contributed significantly to dailies. The majority of the population is uninsured and receive free but poor health care. This is due to 60% of the population working informally, such as street vendors or tourist leads, and make poor wages and don't have social protections. Only 6% of the population is insured and receive a much higher level of care. The Dominican Republic is a hotspot of natural disasters and is exposed to droughts, earthquakes, floodings, hurricanes, heat waves, and tropical storms, and tsunamis. From 1980 to 2008, there have been 40 recorded natural disasters, which has affected 2.65 million people, over a quarter of the nation's population. As such, it is the public health priority I propose that we address how to respond to these natural disasters. Because the Dominican Republic doesn't have the funds to quickly recover from natural disasters and provide supplies to affected areas. Land irrigation, rapid and unplanned urbanization since the 1960s has led to weak enforcement of building codes, leading to buildings that are not resistant to earthquakes or flooding. The lack of shelter, water, and infrastructure leads to poor health for the affected populations, leading to outbreaks of communicable diseases. Natural disasters also destroy health infrastructure directly and lessen the healthcare capacity of the Dominican to take in the hurt and the ill. The Dominican has taken steps in this regard with the Disaster Risk Management Law of 2002, which established the National System for Disaster Prevention, Mitigation, and Response. The National Development Strategy from 2010 to 2030 aims to maintain climate change adaptation and development and incorporate DRM standards in all projects, programs, and public policies. The Global Facility for Disaster Reduction and Recovery supports this program with the aims of building disaster-resistant infrastructure. Furthermore, as part of its financial resilience strategy, the government has entered talks with the Caribbean Catastrophe Risk Insurance Facility. So when a disaster occurs, they could afford to respond with food, water, and medical supplies and immediately begin rebuilding.